My name is DavidChinyama. I am from Zimbabwe. I was born and bred in Zimbabwe, and I only came to Canada last year. I've been practicing as an artist for more than 15 years now as a full-time artist. I've had shows all around in Europe, in the States, and last year I found myself here in Canada after displacement and having been in some trouble with the authorities back home. Like over the years, I got into a point where I would use my work as a voice to speak about the human rights abuses that are happening in my home country of Zimbabwe. So as a result, I had to leave because of circumstances, and I found myself here in Toronto. And while I was privileged enough to have found a place at the Kin, and I think this is my third month here working as an artist, and I love this space, and it's a good community, and it's like family, and it has inspired my work, and I can see my work is moving in a different direction. So I can say I've pretty found home here.
How did you end up at an Akin space specifically?
Yeah, I think the first thing that happened, like as an artist, like being in a new place and having been an artist for 15 years, one of the main things that came into my head was looking for space. As an artist, I couldn't find myself being in another career. I had to find a space to work from. I couldn't work from my house. I don't have any space to work from. So the first thing that came into my mind was to look for space, and I went online, searched for studios around. Then Akin was one of the first studios that I managed to see, and got in touch with one of the managers, and they invited me to come and see the place, and I just fell in love with space. And like back home also, I used to be a member of a collective that I founded myself called the Studio Harare. So I've always liked working in collectives. I believe it does help you as an artist to grow and develop a career instead of just working within your own space. Yeah. My work, I can say, is influenced by my background, where I'm coming from. When you think of Africa, the richness in culture, color, the vibe, and all that. So it has a lot of influences, though I may have borrowed influences from different places that I've been to, but still I try to maintain that and try to incorporate with every influence that I get within any place that I find myself in. As Toronto, with the strong diversity it has, it is also given my work a new dimension and a new direction. So it's kind of like working in together, my origins and being here in Toronto. So it's more of experiment. I try to experiment on different aspects, but still taking those elements of my background, my origins, where I come from, and also using it in my work. I think that's the thing that I always want to keep within my work, that identity of being African, as an artist, or as a person just being displaced to the place that you call home, and you find yourself in a foreign place where you have nowhere to work from, nowhere to stay. You have to start over. It was like starting over again. And we all know that it's not that easy to start a new life, having left everything back home, family, my career as an established artist in my home country. It was like starting over again, trying to reestablish myself as an artist here. So it's just forgetting about what I used to do and starting over. So it has had its own challenges, but still, I'm always an optimistic person. I always look at the positive that is always brought by every situation. So yeah, it kind of had negative effects, but like I said, everything for me happens for the good.